Janakka, but you can call me Jenny! I wanted to make a video why I felt a need to talk about these subjects like female sexuality and self-image. These are themes that I got close with when I was writing my novel that hasn't been published yet, and I realized how important it is to bring up this subject. Like when I'm thinking about culture, and this is now the self-image part, that the scale of female characters are quite narrow. Basically there's virgin, slut and mother. The key thing here is that these three characters are defined by the relations to others, not as a person itself. Virgin that hasn't been touched yet, slut that has been touched a lot, and then mother that has given the birth to someone. And I know that this is kind of a hot topic right now, and I might not give you any new observations about this with this video, but I like it that this is hot topic because you need to realize that there's a problem before you can fix it. And those narrow images are a problem because it affects on us how we see ourselves. And if you are defined only by your relations with others, you are in a service of others. And of course we are all servants, and it's a beautiful idea, but we first need to be ourselves, then we can serve. Then it comes with the sparkles. I hope you get me. And the thing is with these narrow images is that less people feel comfortable to fit in. And when you feel like you don't fit in, you might feel bad about yourself. That's why role models, characters in TV and movie, images in commercial and magazines matters, because those effects on our behavior, do we want it or not, and mostly if we don't even pay attention. So diversity. We need diversity, we have it, so let's show it. The true scale is like this, let's not show it only this. I've given these lectures with the title Nice and Happy Vitut Siitä, translated to English, Female Shame and Fuck That. The idea is that girls are thought to be passive and feel shame about their actions, and we, as adult women, we are still having that shame in us. And that's effect on us, in our lives, in our careers, everything. We don't dare, we don't have a balls. And fuck that. That is for a reason that other part of my lecture is, and fuck that. When we are aware of these things, we can start setting up our brains in a new order and give a fuck about these barriers. Because that is change. Doing things differently. Creating new images. In my novel, my main characters start asking these questions like, what it is to be a woman, what she is and what she can be. And have she so far in her life repeated just some images of being a woman? She used her sexual part as a tool to look into these questions. And now we are coming to the part where I'm telling you why I felt a need to talk about female sexuality. There was this study published in 2010 in the International Journal of Sexual Health, comparing the early experiences of nearly 300 American and Dutch women at the two similar colleges. What they found out from that study tells us a lot about how important role culture has and why the way we are speaking about sexuality matters. To make the difference simple between these two countries is that in US, parents were telling their teenagers about risks and dangers of a sex, when in Holland, parents were telling about responsibility and joy of a sex. Risks and dangers versus responsibility and joy. And with this we can also describe the difference in sex ed in US and Holland. In Holland, these young women reported that they feel comfortable talking about with their teachers and school nurses about their dating and sexual issues, because they have learned that that is normal part of being human. Besides talking, the difference was that these young Dutch women had less negative consequences, like diseases, unwanted pregnancies and regrets, and more positive outcomes, like they felt comfortable to communicate with their partners. So talking about this subject in the same way than any other normal thing is important part of creating more enjoyable environment to ourselves, to all of us. People with healthy self-esteem and sexual confidence, with the respect on one another, that's beautiful, that's yummy. And that's why I'm sitting here once in a week at my bed talking to camera about female sexuality and self-image. That is the reason. And thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and maybe leave some comments down below. There's gonna be new video next Thursday. Till the next time, hey!